Alright everybody, we're back for my Thanksgiving special, in which this time around it's time to play Jeopardy Deluxe Edition on the dog. Let's see how we do in this game. Here we go. There we go. The computer players are going to be expert.
Hi everyone and welcome to Jeopardy.
Thank you. Taking on Joe Kahn from Cincinnati, Ohio. And taking on Dolores Flurston from Ann Arbor, Michigan. Here we go. Time for the Jeopardy! And our first round categories are Pennsylvania, women athletes, sorry, economics, 60s trivia, bear facts, and finally, we'll deal with medicine. Alright. Let's get this party started. Bear facts for 100, please. In song, Davy Crockett was said to have killed him a bar when he was only this age. What is 3?
That's it.
Bear facts for 200. The original Smokey the Bear became a popular attraction at this city's zoo. What is Washington, D.C.?
Right.
Bear facts for 300. The constellation Ursa Major, meaning the Great Bear, is better known by this name. What is the Big Dipper?
Correct.
Bear facts for 400. They are the best swimmers of all bears. What are polar bears?
You are correct.
Bear facts for 500. Name of the mascot few Americans got to see at the 1980 Olympics. Misha, yep.
Right.
Alright. Now it's Pennsylvania for 100. In the 19th century, towns like York and Gettysburg were stations on this railroad. What was the Pennsylvania Railroad?
No.
Oh. The Underground Railroad.
Correct.
Alright. Shunning modern means of transport. Pennsylvania Dutch people drive wagons pulled by these. What are horses?
That's it.
Pennsylvania for 300. South Williamsport hosts the World Series of this group every August. What is Little League?
Yes.
Pennsylvania for 400. In 1692, this royal couple removed William Penn as governor of Pennsylvania. Who are William and Mary?
You are correct.
Pennsylvania for 500. Pennsylvania produces almost all of America's supply of this kind of coal. Anthracite.
Correct.
Economics 100. The 1957 Treaty of Rome established the European Common this. What is market?
Yes.
Economics for 200. Daily double. Alright, I have 1900. I'm gonna go for 1600. Whoa. Guts ball. Here we go. Gresham's law states that bad types of this drive out good. What is business?
No.
Oh, it's money. Took a bit of a gamble, but I still have a little bit of money left. Economics 300. Nickname of the 1968 act that said banks have to clearly state the interest rates on loans. The Truth in Lending Act.
You are correct.
Jean Maiden of Salone, Ohio, set a woman's record by rolling 11 perfect games in this sport. What is bowling?
That's it.
Women athletes for 200. Beth Hayden won a bronze medal in this sport in 1980, which must have made her brother Eric proud. What is figure skating?
No.
Dang it. Speed skating. Oh, alright.
You are correct.
Though she became a star in this sport, Kathy Rigby McCoy never won an Olympic medal. Gymnastics. Alright.
You are correct.
Alright, 60 trivia 100. In 68, Richard Nixon was one of many who spoke this laugh-in line. What is sock it to me?
Correct.
Laryngitis is an inflammation of this part of the throat. What is larynx?
You are correct.
Medicine for 200. About half of all pregnant women suffer from this burning pain in the chest and upper abdomen. What is heartburn?
Correct.
Medicine for 300. The outer surface of each of these organs is covered by a thin membrane called a renal capsule. What are the kidneys?
Correct.
400. An inactive substance used as a control for an experiment or given just to humor a patient. What is a placebo?
Right.
Medicine for 500. Type of steroid banned by the IOC. It promotes tissue growth by creating protein. What is anabolic?
That's it.
Her hearing was permanently impaired after she swam the English Channel in 1926. Gertrude Ederle.
That's it.
A 1988 and 1992 Olympic gold medalist in the heptathlon. She's Flojo's sister-in-law. Who is Jackie Joyner Kersey?
Right.
All right. $1,700 now. What will I choose now? Let's have 60 trivia for 200. As his army cheered, he was named Associated Press's Athlete of the Decade. Who is Arnold Palmer?
Right.
60 trivia for 300. This futuristic cartoon show was appropriately the first series broadcast on ABC in color. What is the Jetsons?
That's it.
The 60 trivia for 400. Practice given a national plan by the Uniform Time Act of 1966. What is daylight savings?
That's it.
60 trivia for 500. Carol Doda was the first to dance in one of this designer's topless swimsuits. Yves Saint Laurent. Alright,
No.
that's not it. Rudy Gernreich.
Correct.
Now the last, no, we have 2 clues left. I'm sorry. Branch of study that covers broad economic bases like national income and money supply. Macroeconomics.
Yes.
1776 work by this man has been called the Handbook of the Industrial Revolution. Adam Smith?
Yes.
So at the end of the Jeopardy round, Dolores has 2,700, I have 2,600, Joe 1,100, so he's going first. Two daily doubles up there and 6 all new categories. World history, nursery rhymes, television, birds, we have languages, and finally, dealing with Sport of Kings. Alright, here we go. Double Jeopardy is now underway. Nursery rhymes for 200. When the king was in the counting house counting all his money, the queen was eating bread and this. What is honey?
You are correct.
Nursery rhymes for 400. Pieman would let Simon have a pie if Simon would show him this first. A penny.
That's it.
Oh! This is your chance to get back in the game. Oh, he's going to make it a true daily double. This will give him the lead if he gets it right. There are over 6 million speakers of Catalan in this country, more than any other. What is Spain? And I believe he is right.
Correct.
Oh boy, he's in the lead. We have a close game right now. Here we go. World history for 200. In 1957, Morocco's Mohammed V changed his title from this to king. What is, Sultan?
Right.
Can I have languages for 400? In the Roman Empire, these two languages were the most widely used. Latin and Greek.
Right.
For FDR called December 7th, 1941, a date which will do this. What is live in infamy?
Right.
Let's have languages for 600. Pre-Columbian languages were brought to America from this continent. What is Europe?
No.
Dang it. Africa.
No.
Nope.
No.
Asia. Alright. Well, everybody lost out on that one. I'll stick with languages for 800, please. Used mostly in northern Africa, it's the most widely spoken language on the continent. What is Arabic?
Yes.
Languages 1,000. The last letter in the Greek alphabet is equivalent to this letter, not Z in English. What is Y?
No.
Poop. Oh, alright.
Correct.
The pari-mutuel system lets you place one of these legally. What is a bet? Bet.
Yes.
Let's have 14 corners. A race where faster horses carry more weight than slower ones. What is a handicap race?
Correct.
14 to 600. Racehorse that runs well on a wet track, or a Bronx mommy. What is a mutter?
Correct.
Sporter Kings 800. The Belmont Stakes is also called the Run for These Flowers, better known in lapels. What are carnations?
Right.
Sporter Kings 1000. Jockeys use this handheld device to spur their horses on. A riding crop. Alright. Let's have nursery rhymes for 600. Whereas Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, she sat among the cinders. Who is Cinderella?
No.
Darn it. Little Polly Flinders.
Right.
According to the 1-2 buckle my shoe rhyme, it's what you're supposed to lay straight. What are sticks?
Yes.
Nursery rhymes for 1000. First line of the rhyme that ends, turn 'em out, names all three. Rub-a-dub-dub.
Right.
Birds for 200. Plastic variety of this big pink bird is often found on front lawns in suburbia. What are flamingos?
You are correct.
Birds for 400. In Greek myth, Hera took the 100 eyes of Argus the Watchman and set them into this bird's tail. The peacock.
Yes.
Alright. These comical flightless birds live in colonies called rookeries. Penguins.
You are correct.
Sapsucker is the only bird of this family that gets nourishment from the trees themselves. What is a woodpecker?
Right.
Houses built for these purple birds usually look like little apartment buildings. The purple martin.
You are correct.
Following a service in the American Revolution, Thaddeus Kosciuszko led a revolution here. Bolivia.
No.
Nope.
No.
I have it between two of them, but I'm going to hold back on this one because I don't want to lose any money. Poland, so both of my hunches were wrong. I was thinking either Brazil or Spain, but I would have been wrong either way, so the good thing I held back. Nickname for the Pacific Princess, it was also the name of a series. What is the Love Boat?
Yes.
TV for 400. Rhoda, Phyllis, and Lou Grant were all spun off this series. What is the Mary Tyler Moore Show?
Right.
600. According to the title, how Anne Romano brought up Julie and Barbara. What is One Day at a Time?
You are correct.
800. Betty Davis checked into and out of this series. What is Hotel?
Yes.
1000. Laura Holt's Iron Man, played by Pierce Brosnan. Who is Remington Steele?
Correct.
Now I got a 50-50 shot at finding the other day the double. It's in the category of world history. I'll try the $800 clue. Nope. 1988 was the 400th anniversary of the defeat of this famous fleet. What is the Spanish Armada?
Right.
And the last clue is mine because it is the other daily double. I'm going to do just 400 on this clue. Alright, for $10,000, here's the clue. After these wars ended in 1485, the royal houses of York and Lancaster were united. What were the Wars of the Roses?
You are correct.
And I have $10,000. Joe, 4,400. Dolores, 3,900. So it's an out-of-reach game. I cannot be caught.
Here is today's final Jeopardy category.
Recreation. I will wager no money. You can't bet zero. What? Says who? You can't bet zero. Oh. Fine, I'll wager a buck. I'll wager a buck.
Final Jeopardy answer.
River enthusiasts know that in the U.S. these are classified from 1 to 6. What are tributaries? Rapids. Oh, okay. Waterfalls. I have no idea. So I'm gonna finish with $9,999. But hey, I did okay. Didn't do too bad. I won $9,999. Just too bad you can't wager nothing. Which I think is unfair. But oh well. What are you gonna do? I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna see you all for that next segment right after this.